It really wasn't all that long ago that Casey Stoner was the 21-year-old hotshot on the bullet of a Ducati who changed the landscape of MotoGP as we knew it. After years of Honda and Yamaha being tugged into world titles by the sport's golden child, it was Casey in the Scarlet Red who showed us all there was a third way. Sure, that third way was basically strap a rocket to a big chassis, but it was certainly proven to be effective. We all know what happened next. The game changed again. Ducati got reeled in. Rossi climbed the mountain twice more before Jorge broke the glass ceiling. Casey moved on. Rossi thought he could bring Ducati back to the promised land to no avail. Ducati has since become the team where great talent has been chewed up and spat out, like notches on a bedpost. But one man has stuck it out and is now reaping the rewards for his perseverance. And his name is Andrea Dovizioso. I remember when he was at Repsol Honda in 2011 and beat Dani Pedrosa, who back then was the Honda golden child, but he was dropped when they reverted back to a two-rider team. Dovi joined Ducati as Valentino Rossi's replacement in 2013, which was actually a step backwards from his tech-free days as top independent. And while he struggled towards the bottom of the top 10 initially, as time went on, things got better. They nabbed Crutchlow, scored the occasional podium, realised they ran super well in the wet, and by 2015, and with fresh input from Gigi Dall'Igna, they were knocking on the door of that established Honda versus Yamaha power struggle on occasion. When Austria, a round almost custom built for the explosive power of the Ducati, joined the calendar last year, Andrea Iannone became the first man to win in red for over 5 years. Dovi doubled down on Sepang with just his second ever top-flight victory in superb fashion. Now, I'm not going to pretend like Dovi's renewed surge isn't partly down to Michelin and the unpredictable nature of the new tyres in 2017, but it's hard not to be impressed at how he's conducted himself. First at Mugello and now last week at Catalunya, he looked in complete control, dictating the pace, tactically always being in the right place at the right time, managing the high levels of tyre wear with his smooth riding style. At Catalunya, he bullied Dani Pedrosa into running hard, was sitting up into turn 1 until he made his move with 11 laps to go, and never looked back. I'd have expected that from Jorge Lorenzo back when he was riding blue, not from Dovi. And just like that, Dovi wins the first back-to-back of his career, Ducati's first back-to-back since Motegi 2010, and now looking like a true title contender, just 7 points off Maverick Vinales at the top. And that title position is no fluke. It's a reward of his consistency in a season that's provided nothing but chaos. Both Yamahas have struggled in Spain. Marquez and Pedrosa made reckless errors in Argentina and Mugello respectively. Johann Zarco, the rookie revelation, threw away the biggest shock win in modern history. I suspect we in the MotoGP space have all underestimated the acclimatization Jorge Lorenzo's had to go through, riding the first fundamentally different bike he's had in a decade. Dovi's only DNF of the season was due to Alicia Spagaro's mistake in Argentina where he was taken out. Every round outside of that, top 6 and 3 podiums. This is year 10 in the top class for Dovi, year 5 in red, and despite the unpredictable nature of his team, with a rider who might have a little more ultimate pace than him alongside him, he's been the face that has truly ran the place. The hero's welcome he received back at base camp was no coincidence. He's near single-handedly given the team hope to challenge for a title after years of clawing back shite Desmondeschis. And with Austria and the possibility of more wet races on the calendar later this season, I think Dovi is in with a legitimate shout at the title. Would you ever have guessed that in 2011? And who would have guessed it would have been Andrea Dovizioso in the land of Ducati liking the big-name signings? Dovi is the alien we don't talk about, and the walking proof that sometimes in MotoGP, hard work does indeed pay off.